Hi everybody, you are listening to 31 Days of Horror, a series of blogs and podcasts where every day for 31 days from October the 1st till October the 31st, you will be taken on a ride through 31 film experiences unlike the typical list of movies that you come to expect from the Halloween season. 31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is...
Not my Antichrist.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com. I don't think I'm doing it right, Janice. I don't think I'm doing it right. I don't think I'm doing it right. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm in the room.
Yeah,
This is the second to last episode.
Fantastic.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling great.
Excited?
Excited.
We've nearly done it.
Drained.
I know, but
I feel like the floor of a taxi. But that's okay. Let's do it.
That's because of hide and seek, though.
Oh, what a crap film.
I think we killed the list. That's a list killer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
most lists I would have killed, but not this list.
No. Because there's always something to follow it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
What's
how
that?
lists work.
What? So
I
you
think...
tell me.
Forget about films.
Forget about films.
Let's
Yeah?
go back to BBC television
Yes.
and a little peach called Ghostwatch.
Oh man.
So good.
Now we have talked about this before.
We have.
In a podcast called Frame by Frame.
Yep.
Look for us at fpf.stephenradford.com and watch all 51 episodes in November. So yeah, BBC's Ghostwatch. If you don't already know, if you haven't listened to our previous podcast, it's a 1992 TV movie. I'm doing the old
Bunny Rabbit ears.
bunny rabbit air quotes. The BBC gives over a whole evening to an investigation into the supernatural. 4 respected presenters, Michael Parkinson, Sarah Green, Mike Smith.
Craig Charles.
Yeah, respected. Craig Charles. They're all given the job to make this a believable a TV event.
Yeah.
Live
so
event.
Live TV event.
That is about about a haunted house.
But yeah, a haunted house. So
I'm just going to close the curtains, but carry on talking.
Okay, yeah, it's about a haunted house.
Yeah.
It's kind of got shades of the Enfield Poltergeist about it. The haunting seems to be revolving around the 2 girls, doesn't it?
Why should people watch it over Halloween?
I actually would say it's genuinely scary.
It is actually genuinely scary.
Yeah, it's really well made. It's really well put together.
Yeah. And
Everyone in it is great.
yeah, and I think if you watch it now, you probably you can feel as though that it was definitely of the time.
Yeah, like the cameras and
Yeah.
the studio and all that kind of stuff. It's dated, but
But back in the day, there was nothing like this out there.
no.
Everything that followed, there would be no ghost hunters. There would be no Most Haunted if it wasn't for this.
No.
This is
So
the
actually,
reason.
we've got a lot to blame it for.
We got a lot to blame it for. To hell with you, Ghostwatch. But it was a glorious night of Halloween viewing. There was a moment where somebody calls in absolutely terrified on the phone to the studio, saying that their table had exploded.
Yeah.
Just shattered glass everywhere. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us? What? And it was like that was heart-poundingly terrifying.
It was, and I believe the BBC got a lot of complaints over it.
They did, yes. It
because
went on
they sold
to,
it as being
live
TV.
They didn't sell it as live TV.
They did, didn't
They actually said, and now the drama now a new BBC drama. It was actually put out there as a BBC drama.
Wow,
At the
that's
on
something
the
I didn't
introduction,
know.
but people don't pay attention. People don't listen to continuity. They just think, oh, live. They're just straight into the live. They're invested in the live setup. They're
Yeah.
invested in the call 081-811-8181 number, which they know from going live, which
Yeah.
was the children's program on Saturday morning. We used to call that all the time, trying to chat up Sarah Green, Philip
Yeah.
Schofield, and failing. And so everything was real about it. They must have still made a potload of money of people actually calling in to
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
to a fake studio, because nobody would actually be there in the studio taking those calls then, because it was all pre-recorded. And so yeah, it was just purely just missed.
It was a War of the Worlds moment, though.
It was BBC's War in the Worlds moment, and there hasn't been anything like it since.
Do you think you could do it again, though? I think it's just a one-trick thing, isn't it? If you try and say you're doing it again, everyone will be like, is this the Ghostwatch thing?
Well, now with the internet and teasers and trailers, people would all automatically be drawn into, oh, this is this. They'll compare it, but before it's
And I
even on the
suppose
air.
Most Haunted, they've all done Most Haunted live and all that rubbish.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, the only, Pontypool can be compared to this
Yeah,
in a sense that they could have done that
yeah.
as a real radio event now, and it could have been believable in the small town of Pontypool. But it depends on the event. I mean, aliens coming to invade, you got to be careful. You can't do that. That's going to be, you might get 10% who would believe it.
Yeah.
And my sister. Yeah, and it's well worth watching every Halloween.
Absolutely, yeah.
Gotta be.
Really get you in the mood. For
Yes.
it. It's fantastic.
And that's why I put it just before the day before Halloween, because it's just that much better than hide and seek.
Yeah.
Imagine if Robert De Niro was in this.
No. Which Robert De Niro?
Old school. Robert
Old
De
school
Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was Pipes.
Yeah. Is this my ghost? Is this my ghost? I say again, is this my ghost?
Hey,
Is
boo!
this my ghost?
Hey, look! I'm behind the curtain. Hey, you trying to sleep there? I'm behind the curtain.
Hey,
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 wake up!
you
Hey,
fucking busting my balls over you goddamn.
I'm on the phone. Let's put the phone down.
Hey, get those cameras out of my face or I'm gonna blow them up with my ghosty stuff.
Look, I might be in the cupboard, but I'm gonna have to be convinced to come out of the cupboard. Okay? I'm not just gonna come out. I'm not. You can send in Don Rickles. I don't care.
Whose cupboard is this?
Who's cupboard?
Whose cupboard is this? I say again, whose cupboard is this? You're very clever. You're a very clever para-scientist.
Mom,
You have-
I'm trying to scare these people. Mom.
You ask me all these questions,
Mom!
but you're not asking me the right questions.
Of course I can.
So, hide and seek ruined us. It has. It's ruined the list.
Oh, thank goodness. This is only 31 days of Halloween. Yes. So, are you all ready for tomorrow for Halloween?
Oh, so ready. Can't wait.
Great.
It's another family thing I'm missing to come here.
Triple-
It was my 40th. And now I'm coming here on Halloween instead of taking my kids trick-or-treating.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
31 Days of Horror is officially sponsored by Infernal Imagery. Visit infernalimagery.com throughout October 2018 and receive 20% off your purchases by using the offer code 31days. Today's tea of the day is...
Not my Antichrist.
That's offer code 31days for 20% off at infernalimagery.com.